All right, welcome back. Another episode of the Rough Rigs podcast.
Yep, we're here.
We're back, ready to go.
Yep.
Wins all around.
England suck.
England do suck. They still do.
Men, women,
Doesn't
whatever
matter.
you want to call them.
Yeah.
Yep, they fucking reek.
Yeah. Doesn't matter what you even the they thems. They probably suck too. If they're,
Let's
if
just
they're
start
English.
off with the women's Ashes. That was embarrassing. Like that was the most embarrassing performance I've ever seen.
We'll get into it because there's lots of cricket going on.
Plenty
There's
of cricket.
the Australia A. They beat England too.
Josh
you know,
Philippe.
the women's are going. The
Your
men's.
man, Curtis.
Yeah, he's up and about.
You were up and about too.
I was indeed. But the men, they're winning too. We're winning everything. We're just good.
Feels good to be an Australian.
It is.
Feels like the mid-90s.
It's good to be good. But yeah, we'll get onto that in a sec. I just want to ask you, how was your weekend?
Good. Got pumped in cricket.
Yep, nice.
So as per normal.
Because it's been a while, but a few days between drinks.
Yep, it has. Yeah, got pumped. Now it's Sunday, so
Nice.
that's it really.
That's it.
What about you?
What about your Australia Day? Did you do much for Australia Day?
Just went to Dicko's.
Yep.
Dirty Dick Days. Had a barbie there. It was a good time.
Nice.
Swimming, wrestling into the pool.
Oh, that's always good.
Some wrestling moves
That's always
into
good.
the pool, so that was good.
Yep.
Shout out to Grant and Matt. They were fucking putting on a show. Matt Schultz, he's a good seller.
He's a good wrestler.
He's a good seller, dude. He could RKOs.
Yeah.
There was a bit going on. So yeah, what about yours?
Yeah, good.
Then it worked.
Yeah, drank probably my body weight in alcohol.
Nice.
So I started the Friday night into the Saturday, into the Sunday.
Any speeding fines since?
into the Monday. So
Any speeding fines?
no more. Just
Good boy.
yeah, just the latest one. So that's good. That's good.
Shout out Will.
Yeah, but yeah, no, just drinking really.
Lovely.
Watching the cricket. Not much on. No cricket on Australia Day, which I thought was piss poor. But
Change the date.
yeah, well, I don't know if it's that or what. We're speaking about the scheduling and the women's Ashes tests that we've just watched. I think it was an opportunity there to play that over the Australia Day long weekend.
Yeah.
You have 3 days of people not working.
Yeah, that's true.
Where you can get their full attention and not have to compete with the men's as well.
What was that, 35,000? That's still a record, but
still great. But
as I said, that Thursday was disgusting.
yeah.
Eh?
Well, you think if you have it on the
2,000.
Australia Day long weekend, you have Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday.
It's only a 4-day
There's your
test.
4-day
Yeah.
test. There's your 4 days.
That's true.
And you'd probably get 20,000 to each day,
Honestly,
at least.
I reckon at least 15, 20. Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, we're not in charge. We know nothing. So
We have no idea about logistics,
No idea.
probably a good thing.
Yeah, well, maybe. Let's get on to our drink of the week.
Let's do it.
We've got
The old throwback. I've gone the old Ribena.
now. I do not I've had it before,
don't
but
remember it?
years ago.
Yeah,
I don't remember it.
I know it's blackcurrant juice, but I
Yeah.
remember it was a bit different. But they've added some vitamin C. So did they always?
I don't remember having it in like this.
No,
Like it's
it was
always
in
in the poppers.
Little poppers.
Yeah.
Back when plastic was a thing. So
Rip plastic.
yeah, I got the Ribena. I thought let's throw it back to the mid.
Yeah, rich
mid-2000s.
source of vitamin C. I don't remember seeing that. That's a nice little
Just,
addition there.
Don't look at the health star rating. Do not look at the health-
Only the one healthy stars.
So-
That's
so
all
it's a
right.
good thing.
That's good.
Yeah.
That's good. That's a promising start.
Let's get into it.
But I like how they've incorporated the source of vitamin C into the grapevine. It's like it's well done. It's shout out to them for that. That's a point already.
This has been a long time since I've had a Ribena. It's literally just blackcurrant juice. If you like blackcurrant, it's good.
Yeah, it's all right.
It's Ribena. Like,
It's all right.
it still stays the same as it did 10
does.
years ago.
It hasn't changed, has it?
15 years ago.
It's a solid. I reckon like 6.5.
Just nice throwing me down. Good 7, I'll say. Not good, not bad.
Yeah,
Good enough.
good enough.
Yeah.
It's not bad.
Yeah.
It's what you expect, isn't it? It's,
Yeah.
It's not
Doesn't blow wind up your skirt.
It's not throwing in any surprises there, which is probably a good thing.
Yeah. You just want-
Because some of the drinks that we have thrown some surprises
some
and not good
spicy
ones.
surprises. Yep. Plenty.
So this is nice. Just kind of you get what you expect.
You get what you're given. Should we touch on the women's Ashes? I think it'll go quick because of the dominance. Not that I don't want to touch on it, but 16-0. I think it was 7 games?
Yeah,
8
something
games.
like that. I don't know.
I think it's 2 per game. Was it works out
Something.
some bullshit like that?
The test is worth more.
We
test
won
is
everything.
worth 4 points, I think. But yeah,
We won
more.
everything. Like, that might have been the most disgusting fielding performance I've seen of any professional team, men, women, or anything in between. Like, that was 9 drop catches in their one and only,
It's definitely
It is.
giving Pakistan a run for their money,
Dude,
isn't it?
They make Pakistan look like superstars.
They do.
Absolute superstars. And I'm not talking, I'd say, honestly, 7 out of the 9, sitters.
Yeah.
Sitters.
Yeah.
First
Well, a couple of ones that
gully,
slips were just absolute.
abysmal.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you want to be treated as a professional team, you got to take criticism, and that was the worst fielding performance I've seen of any.
What about their coach carrying on about how
Brother.
we have beaches and we'll
take it.
We go down the beach and there's life saving going on. Like
Essentially,
that's why we're winning.
we're elite because we have beaches and shorefront and rugby and touch footy.
Yeah,
and,
yeah. Well, Damien Cook, he was a beach sprinter, so that's one for us, isn't it?
Does he not realise half the teams from fucking the country? Like if you look at the Australian team, it's all like Queensland and far away from a beach as possible. So we'll take it. Thanks for the shout out for the nice beaches at Bondi to Bronte.
Yeah,
he's obviously done the walk.
We do have nice beaches.
Yeah.
So
he's obviously done the walk and thought, "Fuck me, we're behind here."
Yeah. Well, they've got their fucking pebbly beaches over there that are fucking.
Obviously the rugby union doesn't count when we get smashed every week by fucking everyone else, but
Nah.
yeah, we're superior in cricket.
But we have nicer beaches, so fuck off.
Weird.
Yeah.
Probably the most embarrassing performance of any series, really. Like getting swept.
That's pretty bad. Yeah.
And showing no grit in, I'd say, all but 2 games. 1 T20 and 1 day. Like, what the fuck was that? What was the point of coming? Like, what was the point of coming?
Just don't get off the plane.
You got Alana Kings taking 9 for 110 in the match, for the test match, taking the absolute piss out of your top order bats, women. And then you got Annabelle Sutherland just shutting her eyes and scoring 160. Like, what the fuck was that?
Yeah.
You want to grow the women's game, fucking show a bit of ticker and play for some pride or something.
We are pretty good, though.
We are good, but how many drops off Sophie? As much as I dislike England, Sophie Eccleston was bowling brilliantly and got nothing for it. Nothing for
She
it.
didn't deserve any.
They all fielding like they're...
She dropped most catches herself. She dropped 2 or 3.
She dropped 1.
Yeah, fuck her.
Which I'd say was the hardest one out of the lot, which is hilarious. But yeah, embarrassing.
Yeah.
Truly embarrassing. 16-0. Thanks for coming. Piss off England.
100 from Sutherland.
160.
Yeah, not bad.
Just casual, 23 years old. She's never scored a 50.
No, 200s.
300s.
300s. Sorry, I ripped her off.
Crazy. 23 years old.
Not bad.
Phoebe Lynchfield.
She's good.
22 years old.
Yeah.
Vol. 20 years old. Bro, Australia in a very good position when it comes to...
We've got the depth.
We have depth.
We've got the depth.
You
have fucking Elise Perry coming in at number 10.
Coming in number 8, 9 and 10. Take your pick. Yeah, it was impressive. And Alana King, she carried. Like the bowling was just amazing.
Mooney, she scored 100 too.
Mooney's just a run getter. She just scores runs for the sake of it. What about our captain? What do you think of the? Did you see how she got out?
Yes,
Big inside edge.
Yeah,
it's quite obvious to me, no. And everyone else watching. Yeah. It was weird.
Yeah, strange.
Should we keep on the England we'll keep bashing them while they're down?
Yeah, why not?
England versus India.
Yeah.
They're getting fucked.
Yeah.
They've won 1 game.
Yeah, they got the T20s over at the moment.
Yep. Joffre's back and he's doing sweet fuck all.
A little bit of controversy in the latest game, I've got to admit.
I will admit I'm on England's side for this one.
Yeah.
That was
I don't like being on England's side, but they've got a point.
When it's that bad.
So for those that don't know, they're playing India. India, I don't know who was it that got someone. He's a batting all rounder.
Batting all rounder. Barely bowls.
Yeah.
Like literally barely bowls.
Yeah. He'll throw in the odd over.
Yeah.
Occasionally. He's more like a Glenn Maxwell kind of operator.
Yeah.
A pace.
Yeah.
Stoinis.
Was it?
But doesn't bowl as much as Stoinis probably.
Yep.
But got concussed. Fair enough.
It happens.
It happens. He did keep going though. Like they reckon he got concussed and he came on the field. But he was,
did you see him? He was fucking
but then he
was fucked.
Then they had a headache. He had a headache, so they pulled him off, which is fine. That's cool. So it's meant to be a like for like replacement.
So a batting all rounder.
But they've finished their batting innings, right? Batting innings is over. So batsmen are no good for them. So they pulled out just a straight bowler who's like, can't really bat.
Yep.
To take the place. And he ended up taking 3 for or something. Rayner,
Rana,
whatever. So yeah, bit dodgy. I there.
do feel for him. I wouldn't say it's cheating, but it's fucking very fucking close.
Well, it's not cheating because they didn't sign you know,
The umpire could have
it's
said
not
something.
it's not up to them to kind of, you know, of course they're going to try and bend the rules and try and get what advantage
No,
to them.
India.
Yeah, well, I know.
Are you serious?
Yeah, no, they wouldn't do that, would they?
They're the fairest team in the world.
But you know,
Pakistan on the jersey.
if your batting innings is over, there's no point sending in another batsman that can't bowl. So you're going to want to try and get a bowler to advantage you. But I just think it was poor, and they've got another batting all rounder in their squad who would have been a perfect like for like replacement.
Could this be could it go back to the opposition team picking that player like they once used to for runners for?
Yeah.
If you're going to bend the rules that bad, should the England captain go, we want Pant? I don't know, we want someone.
Yeah.
We get to pick. Remember, like in junior cricket, if you needed a runner, they'd pick the biggest bloke on your team.
Yeah.
Like it's...
I think
that be a thing?
The problem is, though, like the whole point of this concussion substitute is...
Like for like.
For like to like, and for people that are concussed to like step aside and not feel like they're letting the team down by setting... And if they are concussed, to like actually come forward and be like, "Hey, I'm not feeling good here. Like, I want to set this set."
He was fucked. I must admit, he was fucked.
So I think if they go to that extreme and let the opposition, then I think you're just going to have the situation where people are going to be concussed and not go off the field.
Yeah.
And going to try and hide their symptoms and all of that,
But
which you don't want.
Which should ICC, if they have pairing hearts, if they notice someone's like the NRL, if they notice someone's fucked, they should be saying something then and there.
Yeah.
Then and there, you have no decision, you are off. And we're picking Will Moores to come in for you. Like for like.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it should just be... I think the match referee, I think, is the one that signed off on him. And I think he just needs to be better in picking
the
like
replacement.
for like. You know, they just... needs more common sense and not Indians trying to benefit out of it.
And before we have like the odd Indian fan coming, but you picked Marnus for Smith. This is when Marnus was absolutely not on anyone's radar for anything. He was let's just say a McSweeney. He was in and around the squad.
You cannot get a more like for like replacement. I've seen comments being like, oh, you know, well, Marnus was a concussion sub.
Yeah, he was nothing then.
Because Smith was the best since Bradman.
Yeah, is the best since Bradman.
Well, yeah.
Let's say is.
And this was in the Ashes when he was like averaging 150.
I would say his peak.
Yeah.
Like his absolute top of the iceberg peak.
Like, unless you're fucking waking Bradman up, there is no like-for-like replacement. You're not going to get anyone better.
Yeah.
But he's a batsman that can bowl a little bit of leg spin, and you brought in Marnus, who's a batsman that can bowl a little bit of leg spin.
At that time, he bowled leg spin. Yeah, exactly right. You know. And he was averaging 26 in Shield. Like, he was a development player for the future. He's a McSweeney.
Yeah.
He's a McSweeney, you know.
And then there was talk, I think Marnus was a concussion substitute for Cameron Green, who was batting, I think, even as in the top four, I think at that point, in a one-dayer.
Yep.
And got here, and then they brought Marnus in, who again is a batsman that is playing in the top four.
Correct.
So very strange. Like Cameron Green has a batting average of like 39, and I think Marnus is less than it anyway. So some really strange arguments.
They just have silken.
They're carrying on about Pakistan. They used a concussion substitute where they replaced a leg spinner for a leg spinner, and they're saying, that's pretty bad.
How dare they?
So strange.
India talking about fucking... Good to see Kohli's stump go cut.
Yeah. How good was that?
And have you heard that guy's getting death threats? That's also good.
That's just peak India.
It's a good way to set the standard. You know what's funny? There's another guy that's come out. He's got the exact same name, similar handle, and he's copping all the abuse. He's got like 2,000 followers. He's like, hey guys, on his story, I'm not him. And then he just lost like 800,000 followers. But shout out to the Indians just abusing someone for doing their job.
Yeah.
And everyone's saying it was a great ball. It was a full of a length, solid ball. It wasn't Jaffa.
But he missed a straight one.
He missed a straight one that he tried to pump out of the ground. Grow up.
Very
6
odd.
You got 6. Good on you, dude.
Anyway, shout out to Kohli.
He might retire.
Oh,
there is a
think
heavy chance. He doesn't play. He probably plays one more test as a C-bug.
I think he does the old Rohit Sharma treatment, and he withdraws.
Steps away from the team slowly.
Yeah.
He could.
Let's get on to the cricket, the men's cricket against Sri Lanka.
Sri Lanka threes.
A lot happening in that test match.
Kuhneman's thumb is the size of a bee sting.
Yeah.
That was weird.
Well, it's a broken thumb. He's still playing with a broken thumb.
Do you think
so
he gets selected? I mean, you have to.
Yeah.
How good was he?
Yeah.
Fucking hell. Him and Lyon, the
so
spin brothers.
to do what he did, he took 9 wickets with a broken thumb. So good on him.
Yep.
Did well. Lyon bowled outstanding.
Lions, few of his wickets were exceptional.
And it's crazy. Like you watch
spin and bounce.
It's funny just the clear gap in talent between the two teams. Like you watch Australia bat, and we'll get onto their batting innings in a moment. But the way Sri Lanka bowl, you're like, oh, it's pretty flat. It's not doing much. And then
except for Marnus, he for whatever reason looked horrible.
Yeah. But then Lyon comes on, and he's got that base, the
bounce,
the bounce, the turn.
It's the kick for me that he was getting, bro. That kick he was getting.
And he all of a sudden you're looking at it, it's like fucking hell. This pitch is a minefield. Like
the only one that was
some of the shots that Sri Lanka played were pretty ordinary.
That Jeffrey bloke looked all right. He was getting a lot out of the wicket, but he was the only one.
Yeah.
Like,
but then they wanted to like bowl outside leg stump to
negative bowling. It was very negative
to Steve Smith for like 20 overs, and that was an odd watch. That was really
can I be honest? I watched the women's game when it got to that.
Yeah, I was glad that Channel 7 put it back to the chase when that was happening. I'm like,
so weird.
Give me some border security, please.
Shout out the chase. But let's talk about it. Australia win the toss. We bat.
We do. It was a good toss to win.
And the Sri Lankans.
Just quickly, watching Steve Smith walk out with his orange
blazer,
the green blazer on, it does things to me. It really does. It excites me. It's just, look, Cummins is great. Tactically, he's been outstanding. He's won everything that he, can win. He's won.
He's literally too perfect.
But also, I just like watching Smith with that blazer on. It just, I don't know what it is. I think because he was there when we were shit, and he was like the shining light.
Yeah.
I'm just like, I want you back. Like, just don't care what you've done.
I'll come back, dude.
No.
If I'm guaranteed a win.
Give me Smith.
If we're guaranteed a win of some sort, give me cum dog.
Give me Smith in the slips, blowing up. Hands are going everywhere.
Horrible reviews.
Yeah, no, that's all right. It's all part of the package. It's all part of the package.
At least Cummins only reviews for good shit. That's what
Smith can't review, but
Smith's like Roger Federer. He can just not review anything. Like fucking hell.
But I like watching him at slip. Hands are going everywhere. Yeah,
I felt like
Cummins is no good with the toss. We've worked out over the summer. We won the game
at the toss. Did you see Sri Lanka's captain? He went off for fuck's sake. Yeah. Like you could just see the energy just zapped out of him.
And Smith's doing backflips, so that was good to see too.
And he had a brownie. We'll get into that. So we score Australia. We go out to bat and we score 6.
Yeah,
50.
Well, first of all, head opened the batting.
Yeah, got himself out.
Your mate Inglis comes into the team. I know he scored well. Scored 100. Can't do much better than that. But I still don't.
Overseas.
I still don't know why they went that way.
100 runs, 90 balls.
Yeah, but we'll touch on it in a bit. But
he won us the game. Like he really sped it up. When it was slowing down, he came in and just said, "Nope."
Yeah.
Let's go. I was so happy for him, bro. What a moment.
But yeah.
Thanks, England. Thank you, England.
See, I'm not a fan of having an Englishman in our team.
They don't want him.
Doesn't sit well with me.
They don't want him, dude.
But
he wants us.
Still got an accent too.
Thanks, boys.
That's poor.
What about his dad?
Ban him from interviews.
What about his dad? Full Essex, full fucking. Yeah, I fucking play fucking well.
But yeah, head open the batting, fucking smashed him to all parts, scored like one of the fastest 50s for Australia of all time.
Missed out on the 300.
Yeah,
arguably.
He was going good and then just decided to hit one down. The commentator was.
He thought it was good. He thought it was a great shot of the series.
He's like, what a shot! This is the best shot I've ever seen in my life. But no, he's out.
I must admit, he was right. It sounded fucking excellent. Chunk.
Came straight off the toe though. When you look at the replays,
replay
got nothing on it. But
probably scared him. 6 fans in the crowd, all Australians.
It was just like the echo of the. But he did good. Was he scored 200? Fucking good on him.
232.
A lot of talk about him getting dropped.
He's got the best.
Don't know why. He's like one of our best players of spin.
He's got the best boom, mate. Reverse sweeps, sweeps. He's got it all.
Yeah,
he's literally got it all.
He's got it all.
It was a beautiful thing to watch. He
finally. But he wears long sleeves. That holds him back.
He should have scored 280.
Yeah, would have got a 300 if he had the short sleeves on. But
shout out JL. That's fucking funny. I'm glad that Usman got that that innings. You know what I mean? He's always been stuck on that 195 because of Cummins, Shadow Cummins.
Yeah.
But I'm glad he's got that innings that he can look back on and go, yeah, I scored 200.
Yeah.
I've done it. I've done what many can't.
Yeah.
Smith hasn't.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he's got a couple.
Test?
Yeah, a couple. He's got a couple against England.
Was it?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
Maybe
I'm wrong.
He scored 2 or 3 times.
Yeah, but fuck, shout out to Uzi, bro. 200. It's crazy.
Yeah.
No one wanted him in the team. Everyone's like, same concert. Shut up. Dude, he's not getting dropped in Sri Lanka. He's getting the Ashes and he's going to walk away. We all know what he's doing. He knows what he's doing.
Yeah.
He's actively spoken about it. I haven't got long left, guys. Enjoy it while you can. I will. And I will. 38 years old. Keep going, dude.
Well, it just shows like what a difference. Like these poor guys have been going up against Boomerang for the last couple of months, and now they're just like, facing some respectively some probably 5th graders,
7th graders.
Yeah, and they're just lapping it up, and it's good. They're taking full advantage of it as they should.
All the Sam Constance haters, all the Uzi haters slowly.
Well, to be fair, Sam Constance would have scored 500 on that pitch,
no one near me would have got out.
He probably, he probably would have ran down the wicket and fucking got stumped like second ball or something.
Yeah, so I love that for Uzi. Shuts the haters up.
Marnus did nothing. He looked awful.
He looked the most rattled I've ever seen him look. Even more with Bumrah.
He's a great player with spin.
It doesn't make sense.
Strange, but anyway.
Jeffrey had him, dude.
Yeah.
Jeffrey.
Then Smith, he came in, did Smith things. Got dropped second ball, which was good. Brought up 10,000 as well.
He was so nervous. Couldn't tell, eh?
Yeah. Brought up. It's a real shame, isn't it? Like we were robbed of one of the greatest moments in probably Australian history. Home ground, 10,000 runs, full house at the SCG. Like
I know.
It would have been one of those great moments that you
cherish.
That would go back in history. Instead, he's
the middle of
got off the mark in goal in front of like about 12 spectators. A couple that are on the fort that can't really see anything, but they're clapping along and they're up there. And, but the support staff are standing up.
Why did he play that 5th stump line in SCG? I just want to ask him, what were you thinking? Just leave it alone, dude.
He's just nervous. You could tell.
And
he's come out and he's like, I've been more nervous like approaching the 10,000 runs than I have like any 100.
Yeah, you're watching me. We'll get to 13. Yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Yeah.
Back on track.
And I think the pressure got to him of like trying to do it in Sydney as well. I think that
100%.
I think that
he
got
was just
to
trying to play at everything. And India knew
he just wanted it.
Just throw one wide and hope for the best. It worked. It fucking worked.
Bounced a bit more. Yeah. Anyway, shout out to Smith.
10,000. What an absolute servant of Australian cricket. 2 years away from the game, by the way. 2 years away from the game almost. Like.
It was amazing, like what we could have had. What could have his stats been?
He could get to close,
and it was in his prime. Like 2 years. There's probably another.
Thanks, Warner.
There's probably another 500 or 600s in there.
Yeah. Thanks, Warner. Really appreciate that.
He's probably approaching Ponting's records.
He's getting close to 13.
He's almost there now, or but he would have been like
what series
on the doorstep.
Did he miss? Pakistan once, West Indies once.
It would have been India, Pakistan,
because he came back for
Sri Lanka, Sri Lanka in Australia.
It was.
So he would have scored 600 there.
Yeah.
And then I think they had another away tour, maybe against New Zealand or something.
That just
I don't know.
Is depressing.
But
I still think he can get close. Honestly, if this is the form we get at 30, what is he? 35. He could get close.
Yeah.
He really could get very close.
Well, he'll be here until the Ashes at least.
Oh, of course. He gets the Ashes for sure.
And then I guess it's up to him whether he wants to keep going or not.
Yeah.
There's another tour of India on the horizon. He might be looking at that, licking his lips.
I guess it just depends on his body. He's sort of getting a bit bigger now. Like
he's looking a bit.
He's getting a bit thicker every time I see him. He's getting to Haydos sort of.
Well, he's getting those chocolate bars every time he scores 100. So
we've gone from syrup on prostitutes to chocolate brownies with chocolate sauce. Steve Smith, completely normal guy.
Yeah, nothing unusual about him at all.
Anyways, let's highlight what I think was the best moment of the test. Josh Inglis on debut.
Yeah.
I don't think he's getting enough credit. Not many people can do this. He's been in and around the team for years now. He's been at the Sheffield Shield level, averaging mid-30s for a long time. He had his best start of the season.
Yeah.
Fell away at the end a bit, self-admittedly. But how good was he? 102 off 91. he turned the game back on its head.
Yeah. My question is, and again, it's easy in hindsight to be like, well, he scored 100, it was a no-brainer. But
no trouble. Not one ball troubled him.
But I don't really know why, like what he did to jump McSweeney.
The batting. I think.
Like McSweeney made it over Inglis, right, to open the batting.
Yeah.
Against India, then got dropped.
I guess, like you said.
Then they were after a middle order batsman, which McSweeney is. He's not even an opener in the first place. He is that's his spot. They found a spot that would have been best suited for him, and then Inglis kind of like jumps the queue. Again, he scored 100. It fucking worked out.
I have a bit of a hot take,
but I don't understand. And McSweeney's one of the best players of spin in the Shield cricket. Like, it's not like it was a spin based selection.
Yeah.
Because McSweeney is one of the best players of spin in Shield cricket. So yeah, I didn't understand the reasoning. Again, he scored 100 and fucking, makes sense now, doesn't it?
Yeah, he's so good.
But I don't know why. I
think, like you've said in the past, they want McSweeney as a top order batsman.
Yeah.
Like they are.
But he's not.
This is the project. This is his. If you want it, it's yours, right? Because once Uzi leaves, that brings Constance.
But why are they trying to make him into something that he's not performed at? He's never performed as an opener. When there's early wickets in the Shield cricket, his average drops dramatically.
I know, but
when the top order puts on a little bit of a partnership and he's coming down 2 for 100, all of a sudden his average skyrockets.
As you've said,
because he's a lower order batsman. He's not a lower order, but he's a middle order batsman. He's not a top order batsman.
Yeah,
he shouldn't be batting in the top 3.
As you've said in the past, Inglis is a 5-6.
Yeah,
so pick him at 5-6 and look.
Yeah,
like I get your point. I get it to a T, right? I understand completely. If you're McSweeney, you're sitting there going, so motherfuckers, I had to face prime Bumrah.
Opening the batting.
The absolute peak
which is not my position.
Jasprit Bumrah. Yeah. And this motherfucker can just walk, like I said this nicely, and this motherfucker can just walk in and verse Jeffrey.
Yeah.
And some bloke running off 2 steps. Yeah. Like, you got to feel for McSweeney. I feel like because we've won the first one, McSweeney might come in.
I don't think they make changes after that.
Sure. Poor McSweeney, bro. I feel like Constance might get a game.
Yeah. I feel like it's not like it's even for the future either. Like, Inglis is what, 29?
He's 28, 29.
Yeah. McSweeney's 23. Look. I don't know. Or 25.
I'm happy for Inglis, dude. I love Inglis. I've always had a soft spot for that man.
Yeah.
And he's so good in the field. Shout out to McSweeney, that catch at gully. Yeah. No one takes that.
Yeah.
Holy fuck, that was a good grab.
Well, anyway.
I feel for him too, dude. Yeah. Like, trust me, he's probably thinking, I've had to face fucking Bumrah. Bumrah.
And like, before the Indian match, I was calling for Inglis to be the opener against India to start the summer. So I like him too, but I don't understand.
You feel bad.
I just don't understand the thought process behind. But again, he scored 100 and I'm a fucking idiot. So who knows?
No, you're not an idiot because like he's been in the Shield system for a while. He's the captain of the ODI squad. He's captain for the T20s when there's been injuries. He's done what the country's asked for. He's done what the country's needed. And he scored 100 at the T20 level. He scored 100 at the one days. He sort of built this over the last 2-3 years.
Yeah.
So he's sort of deserving. I think he's deserving. But I understand your point of view.
Yeah.
Like McSweeney's sitting there going, "Can't? Are you kidding?" Bumrah.
And McSweeney has an Australian accent as well, so he's got that going for him.
Yeah.
But
that's probably the issue. Just rubbing it into England while they're getting smashed. Hey, look at this guy. He was yours.
They've got to be careful with Inglis because if England see that, they're
oh well, they got Jofra Archer.
They're doing everything to bring him over.
Jofra Archer, Jordan, what's his name?
Yeah. And I'm a bit worried though because like we've got a Sri Lankan in Marnus in our team.
Oh bullshit. Sri Lankan. Jesus Christ.
South African.
South Africa. Let's just go through England. Chris Jordan, West Indian. Jofra Archer, West Indian. Kevin Peterson. South African.
Zach Crawley, he's Zimbabwe or something. Or South African, I don't know, something.
Like, shut your mouth. Yeah. We'll take Inglis. You didn't want him? We'll take him. So, thank you.
Shout out McSweeney.
So we dominated.
Yeah.
Essentially. And
then our bowling was great. Their
Stark
bowling
wasn't.
Nathan Lyon bowled a Jeff. Did you get that?
No.
Did you see that?
Jeff,
that's his That's his one that goes the other way.
Is it?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Yeah. Well, you
I
know,
mean, I don't think he meant to.
The Indians call it, the deuceras and all of that.
Yeah.
He calls it Jeff.
Jeff.
He calls it Jeff. That's his ball. And he fucking rarely bowls it. I've only seen it probably in my lifetime 2 or 3 times in a match. It's
Do you
the one
reckon he meant it on that one that went on the outside? I don't think he did.
I don't know. I think it like hit something in the pitch. And it
definitely. He was trying to get that to jag in.
Maybe it was like an arm ball that hit something.
He left it early?
I don't know. But I don't think it was meant to, but it did. So I think it was a Jeff, and it was outstanding. Kerry almost fucked it, but he didn't.
Kerry's been so good, man.
He's been good.
Fuck me, dude. He's so good with the hands. Like the fact that he juggled that and still somehow controlled it in the wrist / glove to. I suppose they can get put on fucking ESPN and look at this cheating dog.
Well, Joel Wilson was the third umpire, so I'm surprised he didn't step in there and be like, hang on.
Saying that, shout out to our boy Jeffrey, one of 2 Sri Lankans to score 50 at number 9.
Yeah. Who's the other one?
The second drop. Oh no, the opener.
Yeah, right.
He just had a dirty hack, and I was enjoying it.
Yeah, it was good.
It was enjoyable. But yeah, Sri Lanka suck. I can't believe they were 3 wickets off the World Test Championship, and they choked it.
That's crazy, eh? That
I cannot believe it.
They are like
they choked an easy win.
They almost made World Test Championship. They would have.
Dude, when you look back on it, you're like, how did they lose that? But then you see this, it's like, okay, I see it now.
Yeah.
Like,
but when you look back at that and be like, how is this team in contention? Like, how are they?
Yeah, they were 3 wickets away.
Yeah. Anyway.
Did we make any bowling changes?
No, I can't see it. The only one potentially is, maybe Murphy drops out, but then who do you play? Do you play a Cooper Connolly, give him a run?
I sort of like the one quick line up, I really liked it.
Yeah, do you bowl... go with Bowl and play 2 quicks, but I don't think they're playing at Gale again.
Yeah,
or Gaul
because Stark was bowling quick.
He was great,
short spells, quick,
and he's got a fantastic record in Sri Lanka. So keep him there. He's
keep the bowlers.
He's got it there. Kuhneman you can't change.
Unless
Lyon you can't change.
Fucked.
Yeah,
like Kuhneman's proper. He cannot move that finger.
Yeah.
Like, I get it.
Yeah, well, he's bowled with it, like
bowling with one hand.
So
he literally just put it up there like this.
I don't think it's going to get any worse. I tell you what, though, he does have a bit of a suspect action.
No, well, because of the thumb, he could barely lift it up to drag, like pull the other arm.
I don't know. He was.
It's better than Chris Green.
He was given the 15 degrees a bit of a run for his money. I reckon it was.
That's funny.
It was. Yeah, he's got to be careful. I reckon.
I don't think we make any changes for the bowlers. I think. We maybe make some changes for the batters just because we've won the first one.
Who?
I mean, I feel like if Head wants to have a game off,
I don't think he wants a game off.
I don't know. It's Travis Head. Like, he could just be the most cruisy bloke ever. Yeah, I'll put my feet up for a week. 3 days. I think Constance has a chance of coming in. I think Cooper Connolly has another chance of coming in, or Mick Sweeney, and it'll be Head and my man.
Webster, do you reckon he...
Well, he didn't bowl, did he? Actually, it could be Webster. What's the point?
He didn't bowl and he
didn't...
He
looked shit with the bat. He
didn't look shit.
Oh, sorry, not shit, but...
But he didn't get much of a go. Like, by the time he came in, it was fucking 500 runs.
Kerry was trying to push the pace and Webster was so like, oh shit, how do I play this? This isn't straight. What's going on?
He didn't look that comfortable against spin at first.
Cooper or McSweeney could take Bowie's spot, Probably more Connolly, but I'd like to see McSweeney get a chance.
Yeah, well, as you said, he didn't bowl, so we didn't need his overs.
I mean, we had 3 spinners. He was never going to bowl.
Yeah.
We probably should have seen. We didn't really think of that. Anyways, or they could just go, Bowen, you want a game, buddy? Sorry about dropping you. I like how Bowen didn't get dropped. He got rested. But anyone else, Cummins got dropped. Yeah. Like, come on now, grow up. Anyways, we're going to win by 600 again, probably. So pick anyone.
Yeah, pick them all.
Just any old names out of the hat.
Yeah, well, that's it. Reverse the batting lineup. I'd like to see Murphy and Lyon open the batting together. That'd be
probably
good.
Probably get 35 each.
Do all right, I reckon. He likes to sweep, Nathan. So
he'll just sweep from ball.
Yeah, sweep for ball one. Why not? He might do the old Dizzy Gillespie 200. 200 not.
Welcome to the club, Uzi. That was hilarious. That was fucking hilarious.
Well, he's the first Australian to score a double hundred in Asia since Jason Gillespie.
Yeah,
so
crazy.
That's a sentence that you wouldn't think that you'd ever have to say, but there you go.
Yeah, but
Dizzy.
Even Carey, good little 46 off 70.
Yeah. Well, you weren't happy with the declaration.
No, I was a bit upset for him, bro. Just give him one, literally give him one over.
Yeah.
Like say, hey, mate, we're going to declare next over.
He was in the 40s for a while, though.
But it was because Bo Webster wouldn't get off fucking strike.
No, it was Starkey. Starkey came in.
Oh, I know.
Yeah.
Well, Bo and then Stark, he would just have a swing. Whereas Bo was like, he'd get on strike ball 2, ... one. I'm like, oh my God. Just work it around.
Nah, I'm all for it. I love the look of it.
Carey doesn't care, you can tell.
No,
he sprinted straight off. He didn't give a fuck.
Put the gloves on, let's go.
I thought they might have given Inglis the first session just to give Carey a bit of a chill.
I tell you what,
they didn't.
When you're playing two keepers, it's not a bad shout. Like,
I thought Carey sprinted off. He was
he's ready to go.
Dude. He's like, I'm not giving away easy wickets, dude. Fuck you, Inglis. That's funny as fuck.
But yeah, no, I'm all for it. I think there should be more of the declarations around the high 40s.
Well, it's smart. The rain coming in
because it looks good. It
spooky.
looks team players, and I think that's why we've been so successful, to be honest, over the last lifetime, basically.
Does Cummins and Smith hate Carey? Or?
Well, that's it. Cummins hit the winning runs to
prevent
Carey prevent Carey when he was over in New Zealand. He was on 90 something.
They gave him the drive. They're like, hey, end the game. We don't want to do this anymore.
Yeah.
Thank you. And then obviously Cummins hates Uzi. Yeah, 195.
Yeah, that'll do, boy. That's enough. But it's good. That's why, again, we've been so successful for so many years. We're team first mentality. We don't care about those individual milestones where some other nations do.
Yep.
To the detriment of the team and the overall result. So,
It just sounds right.
Yeah.
What do you think of the Channel 7 coverage?
I thought it was absolutely shithouse. I thought it was very poor. Ad breaks happening mid-over. Ad breaks happening as they were replaying wickets.
The chase at 4:30.
Yeah, they brought in. We couldn't even watch fucking Steve Smith score his 10,000 runs.
You had to scurry over Channel 7, mate. You had to scurry.
You had to scurry. They don't give you much time. It's fucking Trent Copeland comes in and he's like, mate, fucking switch over now. Hurry up. You've got fucking 3 seconds.
The best part of the coverage for me was one of the Sri Lankan commentators going, oh, yes, Penrith Panthers and the West Tigers.
What's going on?
Oh, South Sydney jersey. I actually support the West Tigers. I'm going, hold on.
Didn't think the Tigers get a mention.
The Tigers have got a better run than the Penrith Panthers on a cricket coverage. That was awesome. And I spoke to VJ. VJ actually got some coaching from him as a kid. He's a West Tigers fan. Yeah. He's truly...
he's talking about the fucking hill at Leichhardt.
Yeah, He's like, it's sort of similar. I'm like, no, it's not. That's a great wall. That's a wall.
Where's the fort at Leichhardt? Well, they've got the scoreboard. That's kind of thing. Robbie Farah climbed it.
Robbie's up there. But that was awesome. There was a South Sydney jersey in the crowd.
That was great coverage.
He was talking about the Panthers going back to back to back to back. It was... He goes, hopefully my Tigers can get up the bottom. I'm like, what's going on here?
We've signed your own line.
I thought to myself, mine Fox Sports, what the fuck? But Trent Copeland loves talking about grade cricket.
He loves just talking.
Grade and Shield. Like, he was loving it. He's like, yeah, well, I did this. Yeah, good on you, Trent.
Yeah. And they break from the actual... the host nation coverage where they're talking about things and they're showing things on screen that relate to what they're talking about.
Trent talking about...
and then Trent comes in over the top. He's like, we'll talk about, whatever. And then what they're showing on screen is completely different. Yeah. And I don't know what was happening with the audio, but it sounded like they're locked in a small room because you hear an echo every time they talk.
They're chained to a chair. No, probably a good thing that Trent's... Ponting was there for one day.
Ponting was there for a day and then fucked off. He had enough.
He had enough after one day. We're on 300.
He did it for a day. He's like, that'll do me. Fuck this.
We could barely score 350 as a team. They're doing it in one day.
But they fucked the coverage up.
But I'm appreciative.
Trent Copeland, he'd come on and normally when Channel 9, right, they do the Ashes. And you go back to the room with Tubbs and he's talking at the tea break or something.
He does my head in sometimes.
And that's good because he picks the time and he can actually commentate as well, which helps.
When he wants to.
We've seen it.
Get this jiu-jitsu.
We've seen it with the diving. It's outstanding stuff. But he'll have a quick mention. He's like, now Australia after tea. Great. If you missed it earlier, Steve Smith scored 100. And he'll
quick little
recap. He'll rattle off something for 2 balls, and he's like, all right, back live to Laws, where your host commentators will take over from here, and that's it. Whereas Trent Copeland, he goes back into his commentary chair. He doesn't even fucking commentate for 7. He's stuck in the touch screen because he's too shit to commentate. But all of a sudden, put a mic in front of him and he thinks he can commentate, you know, Steve Smith's 10,000 runs, these magical moments, Uzi's 200, Steve Smith's 100. He's commentating and he's fucking shit.
He made the deaf audience turn the TV down.
Even Ponting, you could see him getting frustrated because when Steve Smith scored his 100,
Ponting's trying to get articulate.
It was going for 4 and he was on 97. So they only needed 3. And then Trent Copeland, as it runs towards about, they're like, is it going to go? Is it going to go? Is this going to be it? And then Ricky's just like, well, they're going to run 3 anyway.
The thing is, he doesn't understand. Like Howie, I think is the best at that.
Yeah,
his anticipation is better than anyone I've heard. Trent, is it going to go? If they already ran the 3, Trent, it doesn't fucking matter.
He's already got it, Trent.
He's already got his helmet off, Trent. Oh, sorry, I wasn't looking. Too busy looking at the ball. Stop watching the ball, Trent. Run.
And then yesterday they switched it over for border security. It wasn't even the chase. I understand the chase. That fucking rates highly, apparently. And I'll tell you what, one of the episodes, because I couldn't find the buttons. So I was stuck watching the fucking chase. And it was a good episode. They won. They beat the chaser. The super nerd. And he's like, this is one of the best teams that we've ever assembled.
Isn't that sad that Will would rather watch the chase than Sri Lanka bat?
Well, I was trying to, but I couldn't find my buttons in time, and then I was stuck watching it.
Well, you've only got 3.5 seconds.
Yeah, that's it.
I like how Trent sort of counts it down now. He's like, all right, we're heading over now. Okay, hey guys.
Hang on. Now.
Did we speak about the Big Burst last week?
Nah, don't think so.
Did we speak about
I guess so.
The worst performance of a Thunder side I've ever seen?
Yeah, well, they started off well, batted well.
That was
Jason Sanger and Warner got off to a nice opening
Sanger
partnership.
Sanger when he's healthy is a good T20 bat.
Yeah. And then,
They were 0 for 90 off.
They were off 10 overs.
10, yeah. So.
And then, a couple wickets fell. They got bowled out for 180. And then the first ball of their innings, their bowling innings, went for 5 wides, and that was kind of all downhill from there. So
that was horrible bowling. Like there was no thought behind it.
Mitch Owen played one of the best hundreds that you'd ever seen in T20 cricket.
No, 40.
Surely he's not far away from an IPL contract. Like
he's already been picked up as a replacement for the South Africa.
Yeah.
So if there's an injury in the IPL, I swear to God, he'll be the number 1 name.
100%.
6 foot fucking.
Small grounds over there too.
Yeah.
Like,
dude, he's clearing fucking SCG. He's clearing Hobart.
It's insane where he was at. Where he was at.
Josh Brown. This year's Josh Brown.
Yeah, but where he was at like 2 years ago, he was nowhere near anything. He didn't have that power game to him. He was more of a nudger. You know, he'd nudge the ball around. Get a few boundaries here and there, but he wasn't a big power hitter. Like he is now. Now he's opening the batting. He's just fucking swinging. Doesn't give a fuck anymore. He's taking on those first 4 overs and fucking clearing pickets. So
the thing I don't get, bro, is their tactic was to bowl short and at his body. Like why?
Yeah. Speaking of Howie, actually, his commentary was great. You talk about the anticipation that he has.
He's awesome.
As soon as the ball hits the bat, he's like, well, that's another 6 there.
Yeah.
He's calling before it even hit the bat.
I think as McAndrew's running in. Yep, 6.
This will be 6.
That was some of the worst bowling I've ever seen, though.
That was ball.
A lot of injuries. I'm not discrediting, whatever. But fuck me, bowl a wide line, make him get down to 1. Like you're bowling at his body.
He wants it in, at that kind of leg stump line where he can just fucking swing with it.
Just turn with it.
Just turn with it and hit it for 120 metres.
Yeah, I don't know. That was hard to watch.
And then once he got in, then they started bowling wide. His eyes already in. He's fucking belting them too. So
Mike, friend of the show, was messaging me 2 overs in. He's like, yeah, we've lost.
Yeah.
I'm like, yep, it's over. 32 runs off 2 overs or some shit.
Yeah. It was over 1 ball in.
65 or 4.
As soon as you see that 5 wides, you're like, they're not coming back from there.
Yeah.
You don't see a team bowl 5 wides, first ball of a T20 and win the game.
What do you think of Wade Dyson Billings? I quite enjoyed that.
Yeah, that was good
fun.
That was good fun.
Everyone's talking about Wade throwing a shoulder, and I'm like,
No,
Billings is just being funny. He's not being serious, dude. You're acting like a kid. He's like, yeah. He said, I'm a shit bloke, just like punter. I'm like, what?
It's just a bunch of keepers that are 4 foot tall that are having a bit of a fucking.
This is just jockey
having
talk.
a bit of a go.
Jockey talk.
Let them go.
Toolbox talk.
Let them swing.
Your shit. No, your shit. Get out of my way. Champions Trophy predictions. India.
Yeah,
because I'm cheap.
There we go.
Concussions and
when does that start? Is that soon?
I don't know. I don't really care either.
No.
The
Alan Border Medal, that's on soon. I don't know when.
Is that the awards night?
Yeah.
Who wins what? What are the awards?
Test Player of the Year, One Day Player of the Year, T20 Player of the Year, and your overall Alan Border Medal, which is the best player of the year.
I have a question for the women's. You may know because I don't know. Is that the only test they've played this calendar year?
No, they played one against India, I believe. Maybe even Sri Lanka. South Africa.
Wild take. Does Alana King not win
2 or 3.
Does Alana King not win it?
Oh, she'd have. She won Man of the
She didn't even play.
Did she win Player of the Series?
No.
She would have had to, surely.
But she didn't. Yeah, actually, she would have.
Yeah.
I don't know the actual. Surely she wins fucking test player.
Well,
I know she didn't play in India, but like,
I don't know.
Fuck me, the impact 9 for 100.
Or the one that scored 160 probably
Annabelle.
is in for a shout too. Yeah,
probably go to a batswoman, eh? True.
But I think she probably wins the Belinda Clark medal.
Yep.
Alana King, which is the
Fuck,
player of the. It's the Allen Borders for the girls.
She was so good. So good.
But yeah, for the men's, who you reckon cleans up?
Test. Cummins. Because batting, bowling, fielding, doesn't drop anything, wins matches. He doesn't just get us the win. He wins the matches. Second, you'd have to say Smith, really, storyline. No one else has scored as many runs. He's come back into form.
For what, the one day is Smith?
No, I'm saying like a runner-up. If it's not Cummins, it's Smith.
For Test or Allen Border medal?
Test. What do you reckon? It's Cummins.
Cummins will win. And I think Travis Head gets.
Oh, true. Heady scored some. I forget about last year.
I think Trav Head gets Allen Border medal because he's played in all 3 formats.
Yeah, true. He plays in all. True, that's correct.
He plays well in all 3 formats. I think Cummins gets rested a lot for the one days and T20
scoring
leagues.
65 of 20 against Scotland is tough work.
No, it's not easy. Not an easy feat.
Sorry, Scotland. No, sorry.
Is that this year?
I take that.
I think it was this year.
End of last year. Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
So
Scotland. I'm very sorry.
One day. Who's been doing well in the one days? I don't really know. When did we play one days? Marsh. Yeah.
Marsh was.
Yeah. But he's been injured for a lot too, so he's missed a lot.
Yeah. Probably Maxi.
Yeah, Maxi could be.
He's just average.
Bowlers. They don't play enough. They get rested, don't they?
Everyone gets rested. It's so hard.
Head probably one days as well.
Put it in the hat. Yep, Travi.
Yeah. You probably have Head for T20s one day. He's missed a few T20s, Heady.
Yep.
Warner. Maybe Warner gets it.
Keep him away from the fucking awards night, please.
What do you mean? He's hosting it.
Oh,
he's got his brown jacket on.
Oh, the car salesman. What's he selling? Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Heady for the big one, I think. I think he gets the Allen Border necklace.
Necklace. Did you hear that who presented Inglis's hat? Oh, the other thing
Swampy.
The other thing that we forgot to bring up is
Jeff Marsh.
The commentator's calling him Josh English.
Yes.
I don't know it was off the tongue, but holy fuck. It's not that hard.
He's English. So
Joss. Poor Joss. He's 3 from 4 Test debut centuries. Swampy. Guess who was the one that didn't get it?
Sean.
Marsh. Mitch.
Mitch, was he?
Yeah.
Poor Mitch.
Imagine how funny that is. 3 from 4 and the one is Mitch.
Who are the other ones?
They said it and I forget.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
No,
I was in a purple dream just thinking about Joss English. Joss.
Let's move on. Cricket again. Maybe not cricket. It's up to you. Bet of the week.
No, I don't really have any, bro. There's nothing going on.
Well, there's the second test. Second test coming up.
England, Australia by 690 probably this time.
And an innings.
3 innings. Can we be restricted to only about 60 overs so it can be a close game? But their bowlers are going to be cooked still. Bowling 168 overs is fucking bullshit.
They only bowl 4 bowlers.
Yeah, that poor cunt that bowled off a 2-step.
What happened to Angelo Matthews? Does he not bowl anymore?
Well, he's 106, but he's
Yeah.
only 35 somehow. I don't get...
Fuck, he's been around for a while, hasn't he?
He's 35, but he looks like he's 52. Like, it's a weird one. He's younger than Usman. Let that sink in. At least he got out to the crease on time.
Yeah, well, he's learnt.
Improvements.
He's learnt.
You know?
I reckon Trav Head scores 100.
But that's going to pay $1.02.
Probably.
Josh is going to score 100. Yeah, $1.03.
And I reckon Lion takes 7 wickets.
I'm not going to bet, but
In an innings.
my prediction,
I think he
Marnus gets a 50. That's where the money is, dude. That's where the money is.
I think Lion gets a fucking bag and a half. He's...
Are we still talking cricket?
No.
No, okay, sorry.
That's the Alan Border medal.
Heard the Spice Goodings from Lanka. What, are they going to live stream? When is it? Before the test or after the test?
What's that?
When's the Alan Borden medal? Is it before?
I don't know. They're not going to be there for
Are
it,
they
are
going to
they?
live stream the cunt?
Yeah, I think they'd have it when the fucking players are there, eh?
That's fucking hilarious.
Because they're going straight from this to the Champions Trophy.
Yeah, they're not.
So they're not coming home.
No, they're not. They're
When
literally.
is the Alan Board? That's going to be
Surely
fucked.
it's after. Surely it's fucking after.
Well, I don't know. I seen it on.
There you go.
They were advertising it on 7mate. So
Bro, just click 2025. Go past it. I love you, Will. Let me write date. God, Google doesn't do its job anymore, dude.
just tell me what I want to know.
Surely it's at the top. January, so it's probably
Fans are left saddened for Alan Border as Australia. I don't care. It's not called the Alan Border Medal. It's called the Australian Cricket Awards now. That's 2000.
Is there a fucking date?
Just tell me when it fucking is.
There's probably no date. Maybe the cricket.com. Yeah. 28 Jan. It's probably fucking February. What the fuck?
Well, that's already happened.
Has it already happened?
Has it happened? No, well, they were advertising it.
Well, there you go. Heads
Not
won
sure.
it. Heads won it. Cool.
Clearly. There you go.
Weird.
A win for Smith. He won something too. Good on him.
Yep,
Cummins
2020 or
Cummins
something.
could pocket the medal for a second time. Just pocket it.
Pocket it. He's not going to wear it.
No, it's not going around the neck. This one,
Bit of clanging.
straight in the pocket.
Bit of clanging and banging.
But they're likely to have votes pinched off them. Pinched. Can you believe it? Who's pinching it off him? From solid campaigners like Hazelwood.
Oh.
He's doing the pinching, big Hazelwood.
Do you buy him? He's got the feet up.
And Stark.
Yeah, okay. My prediction, Marnus gets 100. I'm sending it.
Along with Alex Carey and Nathan. Carey's a mention.
Actually,
Carey could be a
Carey
shout.
is a great grab. He's only dropped one catch this whole year. Actually,
Zampa could be in the one days and T20s.
plays one day some T20s because Josh, English.
Josh.
They switch and swap. Just give it to Carey. Why
Yeah,
not? Fuck
yeah.
it. It's something different, dude.
There you go. But basically, we will never know when that is.
Yeah,
because
so when it's on, just watch it.
just watch it.
Actually, let us know.
Let us know.
Send us
if
an
you're
e-
watching it, let me know. Yeah,
Thanks, guys. That was
there you go.
sorry for that 3.5 minutes of your time. we tried. We did try.
We did try. Maybe Channel 7 have some advertising for it.
Oh, yeah. Here we go. Oh, no, 2024.
2024 media arrangements for the 2024 Australian Cricket Awards. Here we go. Will be held on Wednesday, the 31st of January. Has that happened?
No, it hasn't.
Oh, that's 2024. That's not 2025.
Maybe they're doing
What
it
do we
late.
do? We
Who
search?
the-
No. Anyway,
Bro, were you having
we'll
a
never know.
dream?
We'll never know. We'll never know. But imagine if they held the Alan Border medal and no test stars turned up. It's about to happen. Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Who we got here? Who we got to thank? Who's
It's
the
cricket's
rider?
equivalent of the Brownlow medal.
Who's the rider? We need to give a shout out to him.
Daniel Bettig.
Daniel Brettig.
Brettig.
Thank you.
There you go.
Shout out to you. You're the only bloke that knows about it, apparently.
For the first time since its inception in 2000, the Australian Cricket Awards night, where the Alan Border medal and Belinda Clark medal are presented in a black tie function. Fuck, he's gone all out. He's
I like it.
He's done his
He's
research.
put some fucking...
It'll take place February 3. Here we go. We got a date. February 3 with the men's test team on the road in Sri Lanka. So when's that? Tomorrow.
Tuesday.
Tomorrow night.
Isn't it the first? Oh, second. Yeah,
Says
tomorrow
it's
night.
second. There we go.
Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night.
Yep,
there you go.
Be there or be square. We don't know where it's going to be. Is it Channel 7? We don't know.
He might tell us. He seems to know a
No,
lot.
I'm seeing just a lot of like Sri Lanka.
The night will go ahead in the middle of Australia's last Test series of the World Test Championships. The likes of Steve Smith, Travis Head, and Mitchell Starc will find out if they won the medal at the end of the first Test. What? Well, the first Test is already over. So have they found out now?
Do they already know?
Have they like spoiled it?
Travis,
Travis, you're gonna win, mate. You're gonna win.
You've won the award, buddy. You've won the award. Congratulations.
Test captain. Oh, at least Pat Cummins will be there. Pat Cummins is likely to be. Oh, he's not likely to be missing. Oh no, for part of the tour, as he is expecting the arrival of second. So maybe he might be there. Might be him on his own.
It's the only one. Well, him.
That's why he missed the tour.
No, it's him and Warner. That's why he doesn't want to go.
he's saying it's for the birth of the show. He just wants to get on the piss with Alan Border. That's what it is.
No, he wants to get away.
He doesn't want to miss it.
He wants to get away from Warner.
It's going to be him.
So Skip, are you gonna be there?
They're gonna have separate tape, like on opposite sides of the room. One's gonna have Cummins on it, and one's gonna have Warner. And Candice, she'll be there.
Of course, she'll be fucking presenting the award.
The dates of the Sri Lanka tour are earlier than they would have been otherwise because of the Champions Trophy that we were all excited for. Before, of course, the Indian Premier League was only a narrow window for them to fit in there. We can't shorten or move the IPL at all, can we? We've got to change.
Too many billions of dollars on the line there, dude.
No, that's it. We've got to change, the whole international schedule to fit around the IPL, of course, is how things work these days. Cricket Australia discussed the schedule clash with the Australian cricketers, who are obviously very disappointed to be missing.
It doesn't say that, by the way, guys.
To be missing out on this prestigious event. And broadcasters, Channel 7 and Foxtel, with a decision taken to hold the awards after the conclusion of the Women's Ashes Test in Melbourne. It's already over, so you're wrong. But the difference this time will be the fact that the men's test team will be over in Sri Lanka. So you still have the women's. The women's are coming back for the Allen Border medal. They're excited.
They've just cooked.
They're ready. They're ready to get on the beers with Cummins and Warner.
Well, probably not Warner.
Probably not.
They want to stay away from me.
Phoebe can handle alcohol, I reckon.
Yeah, but you can't handle a dose of Warner.
No, that's true. You can't do that.
That's like a triple shot of bourbon.
You can't do that to her. She does not deserve that.
No one deserves that.
CA's head of events, Joel Morrison, no relation to Scott Morrison, I believe. Could be.
Or Joel Wilson.
Well, yeah, well, there you go. Love child. Told this masthead. Oh, I like that. I like that term of phrase, masthead. It sounds important. That's really a reflection of the evolution of the global game and the increasing player opportunities overseas while the awards are on. That's a big way to spin. Players can't be fucked to come here.
Yeah, because we have shit to do.
And we scheduled this extremely poorly. But anyway, 2 industry sources with knowledge of plans. Industry sources? Fucking hell, he's gone all out here. What's his name again? I'm going to have to look it up. Daniel. Fuck. Good on you, Daniel.
Daniel Brettig.
He's got industry sources with knowledge of plans, speaking of the conditions of anonymity. My goodness.
I don't even know what guys.
Because negotiations are
I don't get what was continued. I'm with you. I'm sorry.
Stated this is riveting stuff. Stated the broadcasters have pitched up multiple alternatives to staging the event with the test team absent. CA are very clear on their views. A source said. That's what the sources are saying.
I'm sorry.
I like my tomato sauce.
Tomato barbecue sauce.
A bit of honey mustard. These are the ideas that the imaginary source said.
Probably David Warner.
These included the idea of a pre-recorded show that could run parallel to the awards night itself.
Oh, fuck.
What's that like Love Island when they like record they have the winner, but they like record like 10 different versions? Do they do that? Like have Steve Smith reacting to a win, David Warner reacting to a win? Like
how funny would that be? Smith would actually think he won. Even if he lost, he'd think he's won. Yeah, but there's video of it, I swear.
They told me.
When he's 90 in a retirement home, he's like,
I won that one.
60-minute tells all.
They like get the never before seen footage.
We didn't use sandpaper. He's winking to the camera.
As it is segments from the test team in Sri Lanka, including the potential awarding of the Allen Border medal itself, will have to be pre-recorded anyway. The team will meet to watch a replay of the broadcast, but tuxedos will not be required.
Okay, I've had enough. Is there anything else to talk about? I cannot deal with.
7 declined to comment.
I've got no more. My brain hurts.
Is there anything else good here?
No, there's not. Stop scrolling. Press the X button.
The alternative would have been to hold the awards night earlier in January. Fuck, that would have been too complicated to do that though.
Why couldn't they just do it the night of the SCG?
After the end of what? Well, that's the alternative.
Do they really have to wear tuxedos?
Did they say why? They do. Of course they do. The scenario would have allowed the stars of the test team to be present, but would have put the awards in the thick of the Big Bash League.
No one was playing from the team.
But what's the point of? It's about the Australian Cricket Awards for all the Australian players. It's not the Big Bash Awards.
No one was there.
I'm so confused.
Matt Wade doesn't play for him anymore.
I'm so fucking confused.
Sorry, Ellis. Ellis, he was the only one playing from the team.
Yeah. Zampa.
No, stars are out.
Oh yeah, they're shit. Well, there you go. That's it. Thanks to Daniel for that.
You got anything else, dude?
Well, no, all our viewers are gone now.
Yeah,
so.
you know what, and I truly don't blame them.
Bitcoin update. Bitcoin. I want to see how my Dogecoin's going.
Okay, they're definitely gone now.
Now they're gone. They've all, whoever's left is well and truly.
A real fan.
Yeah.
Thanks, Kieran.
Thanks for the.
Thanks, Dave.
I was going to say 3, but I think that's generous. It's.
No, I think it's about 3.
We get 3? I reckon we get 3.
Myself.
I don't know. I'm not watching this far.
VJ will.
I don't think so. I think he turned off after we
he agrees with our comments. Trust me. He definitely agrees.
After we gave it to Sri Lanka. Well, this isn't good. It's down 8% in the last 24 hours, so it's not a good sign. Dogecoin. We're worth $74.71.
It's slowly creeping down, Will.
It is. But it's up for a big rise. Once Trumpy does his thing, he's just holding off. He's keeping us waiting.
Yeah.
But he'll come good, big Trumpy. Sure. He'll come good. Yep. Big fan of the show, Trump. So he's one of the 3 that are still listening, actually.
Okay. Yep.
He's very disappointed with the Australian Cricket Awards. He really
actually
is.
emailed that in.
Yeah, well, that's why I read it. That's how we were able to find it from the president at thewhitehouse.com.au at Hotmail. He uses Hotmail for some reason. Strange, but anyway.
He keeps asking me for $35 every week.
I just have one thing before we finish off.
They're definitely gone now.
Your mates at Hungry Jack's.
My mates. Your
mates at Hungry Jack's, and they will be listening too. So they're.
Everyone, I don't think they will. I don't think anyone could stand that 6-minute parade of the awards aren't on. See, Mike's had a couple.
He sent a message.
One of our listeners sounding live on show. He's had a gutful. He's like, reacting. Fucking turn it off.
Turn it off. I'm gone. No. Your mates, Hungry Jack's, right? I've had an experience with them, and I am never going there again. I'm not reading. I'm not reading the comments. First of all, I've done enough fucking reading for anyone today, so I'm not doing anything more with reading. So no more comments. But I've got to complain myself. I've got to comment myself that I'm making for Hungry Jack's because they're fucking useless. All right.
Don't get me started.
Let me paint the picture. Drive through after work, fucking hungry.
Why'd you get a Hungry Jack's?
Oh, it was
That's
close.
not like you.
Because it was close, and I had my sister, and I'm like, do you want Macca's, KFC? You know, they're kind of the options that we're going with. And she's like, oh, what about Hungry Jack's? I was like, fucking righto, we'll go. All right, we'll go. It is.
So
It is closer. They're a little bit cheaper. They are
a lot bit,
and they've got the Biscoff Storm that was quite excited. I do like their Biscoff Storms.
Storm ice cream over McFlurry's.
Yeah, I'll agree with you there. They do have the ice cream.
I don't know what it is about it, but
they do have the ice cream covered.
Far superior.
But I was in their drive-through, ordered my food. Nothing fucking fancy. Just a bit of a Hunger Tamers box and a couple of barbecue cheeseburgers. Again,
couple.
Well, they're cheap. They're $2.50 each.
They are cheap. They
fucking
are
beautiful.
very cheap.
Whack them down, and obviously my Storm. So get to the window, pay for it, easy going. They hand me the drinks and the ice cream. I'm like, yeah, cool. There's going to be a short wait on the burgers. You mind just parking the waiting bay? Like, yep, no worries. I'll fucking wait for 5 minutes. That's okay. I can handle that.
I feel like they forgot.
I can handle that. Anyway, waiting for about 20 minutes.
See, wouldn't you send your sister in at that point?
Then someone came, went to the window, like, what was your order again? So we said what the order was. Like, it'll be out in 5 minutes.
What?
Anyway, they handed it to someone
he
else's
12?
food. I don't know. And then there were other cars still waiting. So I wasn't like that concerned at this point because I'm like, well, if everyone's
other
fucking
cars,
waiting.
yeah.
And they did say that we've been held back massively in the kitchen. We're not getting burgers through or something.
Probably
so,
one little.
so I don't know what was happening in the kitchen, whether they went on a fucking strike or something. They had their fucking
Like Australia Day strike,
yeah.
No.
Maybe they had their break and like they forgot they actually needed someone to cover their shift, so they were just like cut a half an hour without anyone
Yeah.
cooking.
Yeah.
I think so. But anyway, 5 minutes was up. I'm like, okay, we'll give them another 5. Maybe they're fucking 5 minutes can turn into 10 minutes easily. That's all right.
Yeah.
And then anyway, it wasn't, and I'm in the waiting bay where they can't see me, so I'm like, let me just go around again. And I said to them, I'm like, right, this is my order. They're like, welcome to Hungry Jack's. I'm like, no, we don't need to skip this part. Skip this part. We've done this.
I've been waiting
We've
for
had
20
this.
minutes.
We've had this already. Give me my fucking food. Anyway, they're like, oh, what was your order? I'm like, I fucking told you 20 minutes ago. It was the fucking barbecue cheeseburgers and hunger tapers. They're like, oh, I'm so sorry. We've actually marked that off. I'm like, well, I didn't fucking get it. Don't mark it off.
Who'd you give it to?
Give it to me. They're like, oh, it'll be out in 5 minutes. Anyway, by this time, my fucking ice cream is a soup.
It's a soup.
It's a soup. It's a Biscoff soup. And I'm like, oh, you're able to like change it. They're like, oh, sorry. And then they just like ignored me. And then they came back. And I couldn't be fucked to like chase after this because
They
I'm like,
sound so young.
I'm like, it's going to take me fucking 10 minutes. I'm probably going to get there and they're like, oh, sorry, our ice cream machine's broken. But to be fair, in compensation, they're like, oh, so sorry for the wait. We threw in an extra small fries for you. So thanks, Hungry Jack's. I really appreciate it. I don't even fucking like your fries. They're shit anyway.
Better than Macca's.
No, they're not.
Disagree
They're fucking terrible. They were fucking cold and soggy and shit.
Well, it would be 25 minutes is fucking a bit of a piss take.
Well, they were fucking. They were meant to
What
be
was
fresh.
this?
Abbott Road.
Oh, gross.
Fucking useless.
That's why, dude.
Fucking useless.
Big mo-
Almost an hour. I wasted almost an hour
Have you
for
seen
fucking
that?
some shit Hungry Jacks
Have you seen that joint?
and a fucking soup of an ice cream.
Soup.
A soup of an ice
What's
cream.
it? Wait, there's a Macca's there. I can't believe you didn't persuade your sister to.
Well, she wanted the Hungry. She said Hungry Jacks.
You drive the vehicle, dude.
I was being nice.
Yeah,
Fucking won't happen again.
look what
it
being
fucking won't
rude.
happen again. I'll fucking tell you that much.
Look what being nice gets
Yeah,
you.
it won't happen again. Don't you fucking worry. So fuck you, Hungry Jack. I am never like stepping foot in your restaurant. I'm never going through your drive-through again. You fucking useless, fucking incompetent cunts. All right. Fuck you. Don't ever message our page again.
Message our page.
Do not fucking
ignore him.
Don't get into our DMs. I don't want you. I don't want to hear from you. I don't want to see you. Fuck off the face of the earth, you absolute useless, fucking despicable cunts.
I don't agree that much, but I agree that Abbott Road is shit. Sort out your Abbott Road, please. Everywhere else is pretty good. Abbott Road is shit.
That's me. I'm done. Fuck you, Hungry Jacks.
Goodbye. Love you, Hungry Jacks.
Fuck off.
Fuck you, Macca's.
No. Fuck you, Hungry Jacks. Fucking useless cunts. I fucking hate you. Hope you get fucking blown up.